the PowerPoint that I had was a little small for me to write in. So I'm going to fill in a different one quickly so that we have enough room. Thank you for raising your hand if you have a comment. My middle column was my energy source, correct?
Yes.
And my last one was my Talia. I'm running out of room to write. So that says evidence. I'm going to start. I'm going to wait. Talia, I need you just to get up and join our class, please. You need one pencil right now. I'm going to start with our hand crank generator. So that was this one right here, where we had to use our hands to make it happen. What was our system? So you're working with me and you're checking yours. If I add something, what should you do? Add it. What was my system for this? Thank you for raising your hand. I'm going to pull a stick. Ella, what was my system for this?
Hand cranker.
Okay, I had my hand crank.
Hand quick and light bulb.
Janai, if you have a comment, you need to raise your hand, and that's your last warning. I'm just going to write GEN for generator. I'm going to use an abbreviation. Was that the only thing that I needed to make this work?
Metal.
Nope. I raised my hand. Kylie, what was the other part of my system that I had to have?
There's little, if you can look inside, of it, you can see the little wires traveling.
There are a lot of small parts that make up this system. So when I wrote hand crank generator, I meant all of them.
Oh.
So is this the very only thing I needed? Griselda, what else did I need? It's part of this. So when I said hand crank generator, I meant everything a part of this system. But did I need something else? If I just sit this here,
Need your hand.
is it gonna work?
No.
No, I need my
Hand.
I need my hands. Whoops, you don't need it too. We're right. Oh no. Okay, we also needed our hands. What was the energy source? Where was the energy coming from for us to make this happen? Brian. It was coming from our hand. We were having to use our hand, or I'm going to put our arm, because, yeah, our hand is moving it, but you're using a whole lot of arm power. Your hand and your arm. Now, what was our evidence that energy was happening in our hand crank generator? Keegan, what evidence was there?
That you could feel, well, you could hear it and
You could hear.
and see it.
I'm just going to say this noise. And we could see what?
The light bulb.
The light bulb.
You could also feel it. You could feel the heat. Yeah,
We can feel heat from it.
you can also feel it, and that's not really nice.
I'm feeling heat.
No, I mean if you touch the light bulb's getting hot. It does get hot.
Maybe a little. I don't really feel very much. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. My next system that I want us to look at is our banjo rubber bands. What was the system? What all did we need to create that system, Hannah?
Rubber band.
Okay, we needed rubber bands. Remember, if you don't have something that I'm writing, you need to add it onto your chart. We had our rubber band as part of our system. I see the same hands going up. Joshua is absent. Julian is absent. Evan, what else did we need as part of our system?
We needed a cup.
We needed the cup. And everybody put it in your bubble. What's the very last thing we needed? 1, 2, 3.
Hands.
Your hands.
Take everything today involve your hand.
Good observation. What was our energy source? Where was our energy coming from? Jordan, when we were doing the rubber band cups, where was the energy coming from?
Ooh, our hand.
Our what?
Hand.
Our hands. Brian and I definitely know the evidence of these rubber band cups because we could witness it. Lena, what was the evidence of our energy on our rubber band cups?
You can see the vibration.
Okay, you could see the bands moving. I'm just going to write see bands move. What else? I think we have enough that everybody's going to have a turn. Ariana, what else?
You could definitely hear it.
You could definitely hear it. I'm just going to write here. I'm going to call it music. Because I know you all were trying to make it music. Does anybody else have anything else to add to this one? Tiffany? You could feel the vibrations.
Feel the vibration.
Feel the vibrations.
It sounds so sexy.
All right, I'm running out of room. All right, let's do our next one. Is going to be the tone generator. So what did we need? What was our system for our tone generator? Ariana, I have your name twice, so I'm putting that one to the side. Dylan, what was your system for the tone generator?
For the tone generator was your hands a little bit.
Okay.
And the little, like, you know, the little things that like turn and they make.
What was that whole thing called though? The
Tone
tone
generator.
We're going to just say the whole entire system of the tone generator was needed. Okay, what was our energy source? Where was how did we know that the energy was present, Bryce?
Sound from the speaker.
But where was the sound? So we had the speaker. So part of our source was the generator.
You know the battery goes.
Generator or D cell. And where else was some of that energy coming from? I was trying to trick you all. Did I affect when I put my hands on it?
Yes.
Did I make it stop or go?
No.
I may have changed how loud or soft it was with my hands, but I was not making this work. What was making it work? The D cell was making it work. Janiyah, do you agree with me on that? So what was the energy source for our tone generator?
Our D cell and the speaker.
The D cell in the speaker. What was the evidence that our energy was present in this experiment? Abby? Okay, so we're going to say we could hear. You want to call it music again? I call it a very loud noise. We're going to say we could hear the music. That's what you all want to call it. I know that we all have the correct thing filled in for our ice hands. So we're going to stop it right there because I watched everyone fill that in. We know that for our ice hands, our system was the ice and our hands. The source of energy was our hands. And the evidence was that the ice was melting. All right, put your hands up. Those of you who are filling in your last couple notes, thank you for making sure your notes are ready. When you go back to your seat, we are halfway through our unit of energy already. So when you go back to your seat, I have an exit slip that has 3 questions. Those 3 questions are...
Are they written or are you going to write them?
Oh, we're ready. How do you know you're keeping the answers to yourself? How do you know if energy is present? What are some things that can make energy happen? And what are some examples of light, heat, and sound? Talia, right now you're being an example of sound. Alright, go ahead and make your way back to your seats, please, to get ready for your exit slip. Can you